I'm Isaac, the host that will lose their train of thought about every 5 seconds.
If you also want to start a podcast like Milk and Lettuce, maybe make one even more refined than I do, I highly recommend going to anchor.fm. It's free. You do not need to pay them anything. You can have them publish it. They do have it on Apple, Google, Spotify, and others. You can just hit auto distribute and let them take care of the rest. That's what I did. That way I don't have to worry about any of all that. Yeah, words can be hard. But yeah, it's totally free. You can make money. There's no minimum listenership required. There's many different tools all right there. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And please send me your podcasts. I would love to listen to them. Thank you so much. Thank you to you, the listener, and to Anchor FM for being the new home to Milk and Lettuce. So, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I've been away. I've been away from my streams. I've been away from the podcast. I've been away from just about everything. Discord, Snapchat. I'll come on now and then, pop in, say a little bit, then leave. I have not really been online at all. Just a lot of stress, anxiety, more anxiety. Honestly, I'm also thinking of I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a new season. My podcast seasons will just now be my mental breaks. So every time I take a mental break or just have like a shutdown or whatever, it's just gonna be a new season. Hooray! Same old everything though. It's just whatever. But there's just been a lot going on. I made a little list. I say little, it's not that little. Called Why I've Been Away. And let's read through it. Mind you, it is 1:11 in the afternoon, and as we are now aware of, I still have construction going on, and I still don't get mail. It's actually gotten a lot worse. They're like, yeah, we can't deliver when it's unsafe. Like when there's active equipment and such. It's like, it's not active on Saturday. They are not even here on Saturday. So, fuck you with your goddamn excuses. Like, unless y'all are gonna fucking pay for, like, a P.O. box for me, how about you deliver the mail? Or, do it on the fucking pre-existing mailboxes we also have affixed to the unit. Anyway. So, yeah. It might seem repetitive, but let's go through why I've been away. We have anxiety from construction because I don't really sleep that well already, and they don't help that. The late running construction. So apparently they are supposed to be done at 6. They told us 7 though, and they still don't stop until 7:30, 7:45. They keep going. Anxiety from possible relocation, so they're going to redo our doors and windows. I don't give a shit. Like, we'll move like this furniture away from the windows and such, but if I'm going to uproot everything, my entire fucking livelihood, move myself, my kids, my cats, we're just gonna stay moved. We are not coming back. If you move us, we stay moved. I don't want no temporary relocation. It's permanent or not at all. And the reason it gives me anxiety is because if I have very bad anxiety already, if I can't see my belongings and have no way to check on my belongings, then no. I cannot deal with that. I'm going to be stressed the fuck out the whole goddamn time. And don't try to tell me like, well, it hasn't come yet, so there's no reason to be worried about it now. It's like, don't fucking tell my anxiety that. It doesn't give a shit. That's kind of how anxiety works. You don't get to choose when you're going to be anxious about a certain thing. It's just going to happen, and you don't have the fucking choice. What else do we have? Oh yeah, my cats. We think the old lady, my old lady Ben, we think she might be sick. Of course, we have no way of knowing that, as there's no open vet office around here. And Bertha won't start. The battery's dead. That's another thing I have anxiety about. Which actually, funny enough, I didn't write Bertha on here at all. So Bertha, I went to unlock the car because we don't drive it right now. So I try to start it at least once a week. I've asked my partner, hey, if you're going to the store or whatever, could you stop by Bertha and start her? Because again, my car is like a quarter mile away from my house. So it's kind of frustrating. We have to trek a little bit to get to her, which also requires going through the construction zone. But yeah, so I've asked like, hey, if you're passing through, could you stop by and start the car? Which of course he never did. And no matter how many times I asked, so I went to unlock the car as we were passing by one day, and it just wouldn't unlock. And I'm jabbing the button like, that was probably not loud enough. But yeah, sorry headphone users if it was loud. But no, I'm just like jabbing the fucking button and it's not opening, and I'm just like, uh-oh. Yep, battery's dead. So I went out there the other day to try to jump my car. It didn't work. It was a big old pile of nothing. Yeah, that was fun. Fun. And Grim tried too. Same thing. Just joyous amounts of fun going on with Bertha. And the reason we're trying so hard to start and move her is because they're putting large dumpsters around my car, and the whole area is blocked off except for where my car is. And I'm now worried that they're going to tow my car, even though they never gave me any goddamn warning to move my car. So yeah. If they tow my car without giving me any warning or anything, oh, you're goddamn right, they're going to have an angry bastard bitching them out until they get my car back. They're gonna get my car back, and I will do every goddamn thing in my fucking power to make sure of it. Bertha is family. You do not fuck with her, or you got to deal with me, and I'm not exactly a friendly person. I'm trying to be. I'm trying. Ooh, next up. Wait, did I say the cats? Yes, anxiety about my cats. Oh yeah, because Ben. On the bright side, Mew, my fat boy, has been losing weight, and I'm very proud of him for cleaning himself finally. I shouldn't have to clean my cat's rear end constantly. He does it himself now, and it's very nice. He can reach. He wasn't reaching. He was just like too fat. Now he's doing the aggressive cleaning thing he used to do when he was a kitten. Thought he grew out of it. I thought he grew out of it. No, he just grew wider. He didn't grow out of anything. He just grew out. But now that he's losing weight, he can clean himself again. And now he's got a big old bald spot on his leg because he had a mat on him, and he flips shit when we try to shave him. Like, he's a big cat. Not just saying he's fat. He's big. He's like monstrously huge. Even when he was like 15 pounds. 15-pound Mew looks way too skinny. It's kind of funny. He's big. He's got really big paws. Got big old head. And I say he's got a big head, but he was neutered when he was a kitten. I don't know if you've seen that with male cats. You can almost tell an unneutered male just by looking at his face. It's weird. Like, they have like the big tomcat cheeks, you know? You know when you know. That's all I can say. Like, you know when you know. Like, you see it, you'll know. You'll know. Or even if the cat got neutered, it probably happened later in life. You know? Grimm's mom had a cat who had the big old tomcat cheeks. It's like, no wonder all the females are getting knocked up. Maybe you got one male. Just neuter the one male. Which, unfortunately, I'm not even sure what happened exactly. Because I don't know if this cat had issues from her spay or what happened. But the cat basically passed away shortly after being spayed. Which, it's cheaper to neuter males, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know. It was sad. Because that was, like, her baby, and she passed away. That was sad. But yes, back to my why I was away. Anxiety about my kids. So, my son, he's cross-eyed, he has ADHD, he has depression. He is very, very smart, and we are, obviously unsure of his sexuality, considering he's 8. But the kids from school and around his dad's neighborhood keep calling him fat. They keep calling him, the R slur. They keep calling him the F slur. And it's like, you know, he's not calling you the N slur, so there's no reason to insult him. In fact, my son doesn't even interact with these children. He tries to avoid them, but these kids keep approaching him just to make him miserable. But apparently the kid's mother was like seen throwing chairs out of her apartment. So it's like, I don't think these children are in a very safe environment anyway, and probably should have some intervention. Maybe some re-education as to, proper, society, communication, interpersonal relations, etc. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to tell somebody how to raise their kids, but at the same time, don't raise your kids to be assholes, people. That's all I gotta say. Pay attention to your children. I say this is minus sleeping. But yes. Oh, I've had really bad headaches too. I don't know why. I think it has to do with heat exhaustion. I felt like I had a really bad fever the other day, and it was like 1 PM, and I'm like spacing out so bad, and I felt like I had a fever, but I didn't have a fever. It was also like 90 degrees out. And because of it and my sleep being really messed up, I've had just really bad time management lately. I don't know what time it is. I see that it's like 1:25 right now, but I've been feeling like it's later. So I look at the time and it's like, oh, it's still only 1:25. It's not 4:55. Whoops. I recently bought some things for the house. I got a dishwasher, finally. I got a washer and dryer. The dishwasher and washing machine will not be here until next week, and my dryer will be here later today. Yay. Weird timing. The washing machine was supposed to be here yesterday, and it will not be here until like Wednesday. Yay. I've accidentally skipped my medications. So I skipped my anxiety meds on accident due to my sleep and just passing out on Saturday and Tuesday. Today is now Friday. I have yet to take my AM meds. I have to do that pretty soon here. But yeah, like I've just had really terrible sleep, and I don't want to take my medications when I wake up because then it makes me groggy through the day. And because I don't have a washing machine or dryer currently, I had to buy them finally. Not that I really could afford it or have money for it, but I did. So I'm broke again. Hooray. Yeah, that said, we can't get to the laundromat or like the little laundry cubby area that they have here in the complex because of the construction. We can't get there. And the laundromat is like 2 miles away, but that's not ideal to carry laundry because even to get to my car, we'd have to haul the laundry through the construction zone. And they barely let us just walk through it. It's like we're expected to park on the street where everybody else is parking. So we can't park on the street. There's no room to park unless we park in front of the garbage cans or the mailboxes, and that will get my car towed. I'm not doing it. As I stated earlier, I don't want my car towed. Thank you. I need a new battery. Last winter it just shit out too entirely, so we've already had to go through this, but now it just won't start and it won't jump. So I don't know what to do, and I don't know anyone in town, so I can't be like, oh, I got a call. So, that phone call was actually my cerebral provider. Cerebral provider. There we go. I spoke. I did it right. Awesome. So basically, so my clonidine is PRN, and I told her, like, yeah, unfortunately, I have been taking it most days. I went on to tell her basically everything I've already mentioned, just in this episode alone, and she's like, yeah, it sounds like you're under a lot of stress, and I'm like, yeah, kinda. Like, yeah, I don't like this. And so, yes, I have been taking my clonidine a little more often than I would like. And she's like, I mean, you can take it daily. If you want, we can do it twice daily. I'm like, actually, yeah, that'd be great. And yeah, I'm now able to take it twice a day. She did say, like, just don't, like, suddenly quit taking it because it can mess with your blood pressure, because that's what it's also for. I'm like, yeah. I mean, luckily, I haven't noticed any negative changes. My blood pressure is usually like 120 something over 70 to 80. Usually around like 120 to 74 or over 74, something like that. So it's like, it's a little on the higher side anyway. So, I mean, last I checked, it was like 115 over 70 something. Low 70s. It wasn't like 74. It was like low 70s. So, like, that's not bad. That's still a normal blood pressure. So, that's whatever. But, yeah, it doesn't make me tired or anything. It doesn't make me drowsy. It made me weird for a while, but that's how a lot of meds are. Eventually they just don't do that anymore, which is fine. I don't really like the head feeling that some things do for me, and yeah, so luckily that seems to be okay. So unfortunately, I did just fill the prescription not that long ago. And as I was saying goodbye and hanging up, my watch dinged, and I looked at my watch, and it's Walgreens with the prescription information for $60. So it's like, uh-oh. So now I have $60, and I just filled the $30 not that long ago. But hey, on the bright side, I have coming today a pill counter tray, because I'm on birth control mostly just for menstrual regulation. Yeah, so I realized, because there's one weird thing that happened where it was double filled, basically. Like, it was filled, and then like 2 weeks later it was filled again. So I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll just pick it up since sometimes you don't fill it at all. So I just emptied them all into a pill bottle. So that way I can just keep it with all the other pill bottles in my drawer. Which, it's Friday. That means tomorrow night I'm gonna have to go through my pills and put everything away. Because, yeah, I have this, it's technically a 1 week pill organizer. My big tray thing that I have. I have this, like, buddy. I guess I can call him a buddy. I think he's a buddy. I think he's a friend. But this guy, buddy, I'm gonna call him buddy. I got this buddy who said that when he worked at Walmart, they sold these. And I'm like, well, I got this at Walgreens, so close enough. But yeah, so it's technically a 1 week. It's got, Sunday through Saturday, morning, noon, evening, bedtime. I use it for 2 weeks because I just basically take my meds AM, PM. So yeah, I basically split it and use it as 2 weeks. So every other Saturday, I gotta go through it. And the nice thing with keeping my birth control just already out of the thing is when I do all my meds, I can just quickly bam, 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 get it all done. I don't have to sit there and fuck with the things anymore. So yeah, got that. But unfortunately, because it was double filled, I wasn't even out when they double filled it too. Plus, there was a period of time that I kept forgetting my meds before I got this pill organizer, so I skipped my meds a lot. So, yeah. I currently have, I think, remaining, I have maybe 4 months birth control. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But yeah. See, on the bright side with the clonidine being PRN, that has helped me a lot because sometimes I do skip my meds on accident. Mostly because of sleep or forgetting. Sometimes I forget to take them, so I'll take them like 2 hours late. That's whatever. I try to take them at 10. I've been taking them at midnight sometimes, which doesn't help me sleep at all. So yeah, I've been late on my meds. Sometimes with my sleep just being all fucked up, I skip my meds. So the clonidine has very much drastically fucking helped. Fuck you. I don't know what that noise was, and I know it wasn't my package. Because they're not going to deliver that until sometime much later. It's now 1:49. It was only a 7-minute phone call. But yeah, they're not going to deliver my packages till roughly like 8 p.m. Like, hold on. I'm gonna go and see what time. Yeah, 7:46 p.m. last night is when they were here, and it was supposed to be here around, I think it said like 3 to 4 p.m. or something, 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Currently, it says between 12:45 and 2:45 p.m., I believe. Yep. Estimated time arriving by 2:45 p.m. And it's my dryer. It got hygrometers. It was like a 4-pack. It was like $6. So I'm like, fuck it. Yes. So I can keep one in the basement, keep one in this room, keep one in the kids' room because the babes keeps having nosebleeds. because it's been hot. We haven't had her humidifier on. We didn't have a humidifier. After she got her first nosebleed, it was pretty bad, and we got the humidifier, and it helped a lot, really, actually. Like, she's only had one nosebleed since, and it was just like kind of just crusted around her nose. And yeah, that wasn't fun. She didn't seem bothered either time, but like that they were like noticeable. Otherwise, it's just been like a little drop here and there. So I would barely call that a nosebleed, but yeah. She, like I said, she doesn't seem bothered whatsoever by it, but because of that, we got the humidifier, and I'm getting the hygrometers to check on it too. Make sure that it's not low humid in there. So yay. That'll be nice to finally have instead of guessing. A friend of mine said that our house does not retain moisture whatsoever, and she's actually the one who said, yeah, it might just be the humidity. So that's why I'm like, well, I'm gonna figure this out and try to conjure up a humidifier somehow. And I did. So yeah, got a humidifier for the babes, and she's been okay since, except for the one time. So yeah, I got the hygrometers. I got the dryer coming today. I have a pill sorter tray. It's got this like little switchblade handle, and it's weird. So I might break it. Not trying to. I'm just gonna play with it. I already know I will. If I don't, my kids will. Like, destructive family. What the fuck else is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, RAM. MacBook RAM. That's what that is. There's MacBook RAM. Like 4 things in that box. I don't remember though. A trimmer for the cats, because like I said, my cats don't let me groom them. They are adamant they can do it themselves, but then they don't do it themselves. I think the pill cutters are coming too. I don't know. Mostly got that because of my vitamin. It's massive ass horse pill, and I don't like it. I choke on it a lot. Do not take any of that out of context, please and thank you. Oh yeah, the MacBook screws, because I keep losing them. I keep going in the Mac all the time, and I lose them. I have purchased MacBook screws 3 times now. I lost the originals because the MacBook wasn't working. I don't know what the fuck it is. So I just bought another MacBook, which unfortunately has the exact same problem. So, yay. I mean, on the bright side, I'm hoping that disk drive works. The disk drive that I have does not work. I just needed the logic board. I didn't want to pay $300 for a logic board. I should have paid $300 for the logic board, but I didn't, and I spent half that on just another MacBook. But hey, it's got the original battery, so that's not too bad. I have a battery. I have a hard drive. I have a charger, so I didn't need any of it. Like any of that stuff, like whatever. It was very dirty though. Oh my god. I removed the logic board entirely and basically like hosed it down. Not with water, obviously, but with the air. So yeah, it was so So bad. But, it was not as bad as the one I have when I first got that. Because it was my dad's, and it was covered with dog fur. A little bit of Ben fur. But mostly dog fur. But, it's now 2021, and everything I fucking own is covered in Ben fur. Because holy shit, this cat. She is tiny, but sheds the most of any of the cats. How do you have this much fur? Where are you hiding it? But she also has the softest coat of all three cats, so that's nice. A very smooth kitty. Mew, now that he's grooming himself, is also smooth again. His fur was kind of like brittle feeling, but he's got his color back, he's got his texture back, he looking beautiful. Such a beautiful boy. He is. I tell him that a lot. He doesn't like it because I'll aggressively pet him. He's like, I'm just trying to relax, stop. He's like, no, I want to pet you. I like petting you again. You felt kind of gross before, now you don't anymore. Let me pet you. I've had this cat since 2010. I pick on him a lot, so he's used to it. He's tolerant. He really is. He's just a very chill cat. He lounges about all day. I thought my mic was making sounds. It was weird. Very peculiar. I heard a clicking and I thought it was my microphone. It is my microphone. What the fucking hell? Well, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. Oh no. So, I think that's a good time to stop, I suppose. My microphone sounds like it's already done with life, and we've only had it for about a month. Hooray! That's a very fun times, I guess. But, I use it sometimes for Twitch. I use it for my podcast. I use it for the Red Zone podcast. Grim uses it for music. I don't know what the clicking is, though. But yeah, we use her a lot. I don't know why it's a she. Probably because it's silver like Bertha. That's what I'm gonna go with. This microphone is a she. Like Bertha. So, fun fact about Bertha, by the way. The reason why she is a she is it started when she wasn't mine. So, I got the car from my friend, my coworker, and I'm like, she's trying. She's old. Cut her some slack. And I just kept joking about that. She's like, she? I'm like, yes, she. I don't know her name. I'll get back to you on that. Thank you for telling me it's 2:00. I appreciate it. It didn't say it's 2:00. I don't think. No, it did. Okay, I had to relay that back in my head. Yeah, it did say 2:00. I'm dumb. Anyway, Yeah, so it just kind of became a running joke. Car is a sheep. And then, like, you know, when it was decided that I was going to pay for her and buy the car, I'm like, you know, I made the joke again. She's like, I mean, that's fine. She is your car. And I'm like, she is. She. So, yeah. And I didn't even have a name for her for the longest. And it wasn't until one day I woke up and I'm like, Bertha. That's her name. Her name's Bertha. Because I had a dream about the car's name is Bertha. So that just became her name. She's Bertha. But yeah, just a random story about Bertha and nobody asked for. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this before in my TikToks or from my TikTok. So I posted a TikTok and I said, yep. I said basically, okay, I think verbatim what I said was, want to know how she got those scars? Told y'all I'd post a video of the front at some point or something like that. I know for the most part that's like 80-90% accurate, but so, you know, I basically said, like, yeah, I told you guys I'd post a video of the front. Didn't say what happened. Didn't say really anything that alluded to Bertha's damage wounds, like her battle scars. But basically, she has run people over. And I never mentioned that on TikTok at that time. I didn't say anything about it. But yeah, she's run over humans. And proud of her for that. No, you don't get to treat somebody like garbage and cheat on them and then expect to get away scotch-free. Fuck you. I'm so sick of cheaters, man. Oh my god. Maybe I'm pessimistic. I don't fucking know, and I don't give a shit. Bonk. That hair, man. I need a fucking haircut, man. Oh my god. My hair should not be on my eyes. It shouldn't be down my neck. I fucking hate it. I hate my hair right now. I need to bleach it, but you know what? Your boy can't afford it. I'm broke. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, like I said earlier, I'm just gonna break up my podcast into seasons of where my mental lapses are. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna do it that way. So, welcome to season 3 of Milk and Lettuce. I am your host, bitch ass Zach.
Boys, I hope you're having a fantastic morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, when you're listening to this. Have a great